Good evening, Warden. How do your prisoners fare?
Commander, all is well. If you like, I could show you...
I'm not here to inspect your prison, Warden. I'm here to speak about one prisoner.
Your apostle.
Alvane. He's an apostle no more. He was a tool, but he lost his edge. He's no longer of any use to us. No. It's time we put all of this behind us.
Would you care to translate, Commander? I'm afraid my ability to read between the lines is somewhat lacking.
We want Kian Alvane's execution to be hastened.
I see. I thought your six would need to judge and condemn Alvane before...
When did you become an expert on Azadi law, Warden?
Well, I'm not, sir, but we have laws and regulations of our own, Commander. I was told that Kian Alvane would be sent to Sadir to stand...
I am telling you to carry out his sentence. Tonight!
What? Impossible. I need to call in the executioner...
How soon?
Well, by first light, at the earliest, but still...
First light, then.
But what about the paperwork? I mean, the proper documents, signed and stamped.
This goes one of two ways, Warden. Either you do what you're told and execute Kian Alvane by first light, or you find yourself hanging right next to him when the sun kisses the top of Friar's Keep tomorrow morning. How it plays out is entirely up to you. You have your orders, Warden.
Barbarians.
I have only one memory of my mother. She held me close one night and sang an old song from her country. I don't remember the melody, but I remember the words. Sleep, child, sleep. Sleep in your mother's heart. Let the wind blow and the rain fall. Hear the executioner's call. Watch the traitor's head roll as the shadow takes his soul. Sleep, child, sleep. We shall never part, for we will soon be free, together forever in the cold, cold sea.
Ah, Alvane, you are here. Good. I hear you turned down your last meal. Pity. I personally approved the menu. There were sausages.
He wants me to plead. I shall not. Why would the warden come to visit me now? If you've come to see me beg for my life, Warden, you won't...
Oh, no. You're a rational pragmatist, Alvane, quite like myself. No, I am merely here to ensure that you are prepared for the next step. As you know, your execution will take place at dawn. I have to admit that I'm curious why, after so long, there's such a sudden rush to see you dead. I'm very curious. But that's not why I'm here, no. As you also know, you have the choice between hanging and beheading. As far as I can tell, you have yet to voice a preference. If you forfeit this choice, it'll be left to me to decide the instrument of death. I simply want to ensure we've dotted every I and crossed every T.
Death is death, and I'm ready to embrace my own. I have nothing more to say to this man. A warrior deserves to die by the blade, but do I deserve that death? I laid down my own sword. I turned on my own people. A warrior deserves to die by the blade. Even though I'm just a prisoner now, I was a warrior. Take my head.
The sword it is. I shall make a note of it. Do you have no family, Alvane? My family is very important to me, almost as important as my duty to this city and this office. In the event of my own death, it would pain me to know that they would be left with no answers, no body to bury, no closure. I know you're a man of faith, a man of principle. I also understand that things happen to make you question your calling. What I do not understand is why you've simply decided to give up, to stop fighting.
I have nothing more to say to him. To have everything you believe in fall to pieces, to be asked to continue a war that you have no faith in, by commanders that you can no longer trust. You would not understand.
Try me, Alvane. You may come to see that we're more alike than you thought.
I have no family, no country. So leave me be, and let me prepare for death in peace.
Very well. Everything has been properly filed. I have no reason to question the order of execution. Even threatened me with dismissal, and worse, should I stand in the way of their orders. They don't know me very well. Threats mean nothing. Proper paperwork, on the other hand. Well, I will simply have to accept that my questions will remain forever unanswered. I shall see you at first light, Alvane. The sword will be ready for you.
Get up, Kian. There isn't much time. About bloody time. Come on, let's go.
What's going on?
No time for answers. Let's get a move on.
What's going on down there?
That boy is a made-to-order riot. We're getting you out of here.
Who are you? Do I know you?
I bloody well hope so. You were this close to running me through with your sword.
What? The Swamp City?
Precisely. Where I made a daring, swashbuckling last-minute escape, and you were arrested by your own commander. Quite a day, eh?
If you're with the Resistance, why are you helping me escape?
So that you can repay your debt and help free our city. In the meantime, we need a bloody key to get through this bloody gate. We still don't have a key, boy.
He must have a plan for what comes next. He wouldn't have brought us here otherwise. What's going on out there?
Huh. Wish I knew. The Azadi are entrenched. They're up to something. There ain't been a lot of new troops arriving, but then again, they've stopped pushing north. They only appear interested in holding the city.
Saya and Vermon are still in charge.
Oh, they're in charge, all right. But rumors say one of the Bloody Six is arriving soon. Which is why we need to be ready. Something's about to go down.
What are my people really doing here in Mercuria?
You tell me, boy. They are your people.
I do not know. I thought I did, but I was wrong. It's not about faith, it's about something else. What they have planned, I do not believe it is the divine will of the goddess.
More the unholy will of a gaggle of rotten mortal eggs.
Has the Resistance been inside the tower?
Not yet. That's where you come in, boy. You're our key to the tower.
That tower is a fortress. How in the name of the goddess do you expect me to find a way inside?
We'll see. Maybe you'll rise to the occasion, huh?
Is that why you're breaking me out of here? To find a way into the tower?
Well, that's part of it, aye. But not all of it. You're a bloody symbol, boy. Once we've got you on our side, it'll give the boys a big, boost.
It will increase morale?
Ha! Fat chance of that. There'll always be a bunch of boozing, thieving, whoring, cursing, immoral...
Morale, as in confidence, spirit.
Well, that's it. A boost to the team spirit, innit? You arriving? You'll be the flag bearer, the bloody drummer boy. But getting into that Moja-blasted tower, aye, that's a big part of it.
About the tower...
Let's focus on getting you out of here first, boy.
We will need a key to open this gate. This is the first time I've seen that guard post abandoned. Everyone must be busy with the riot downstairs.
Hey! Hey! Help me!
He's still breathing. I've seen him around the prison. I don't think he's been here that long.
Hey, you!
And I don't think he's long for this world.
Over here! Help! Help me!
Collaborators, turncoats!
He might know how to get out of here. I don't think he'll make it, but if he can help us, his death won't be in vain. He looks badly hurt. I don't think he'll survive long, but we can't just leave him here either. How are you feeling? Can you walk?
No. I've lost too much blood. Take the key from the guard's pocket. Save yourselves.
There's nothing more I can do for him. He is already dead. All I can do is reassure him. There must be something we can do for him. Anything. I can't save his life, but perhaps he has some last wish that I can fulfill. Is there anything I can do for you? Anything at all?
My family. Tell them what happened to me. Tell them I love them very much. And that my children. Tell them they make me proud.
I can give no promises. I don't even know if we'll make it out of here alive, or where my path will take me next. And I can't make a promise that I might not be able to keep. I have to promise. I have to fulfill this man's dying wish, no matter what. I promise.
They live in the bones. My name is Stant. Arn Stant. Thank you. Please. Please.
I can kill him
finish
swiftly.
Me before the guards
a warrior's death.
They won't be kind.
Leave him for the guards to torture.
They will make... They will make me suffer.
It's a makeshift blade. I've seen how they make them by sharpening stolen spoons against stone. A deadly weapon in the right hands.
Kill me. Please. Please kill me.
A shiv. It did its job on that guard.
Kill me. Please. Please kill me.
No mercy, men!
This is an innocent man. I can't simply murder him. In the face of my own death, I swore to never take another life. Perhaps the guards will show mercy and spare him. If I don't kill him now, the guards will. But not before they make him suffer. I cannot leave him to such a gruesome fate. May the goddess ease your journey into the next life. He's with the goddess now, walking the sun-blessed slopes of the first mountain.
Collaborators, turncoats!
It appears to be a gate key. It probably unlocks this first gate. It's a heavy key, fashioned from iron. It fits the locked gate on this floor. Locked. The riot hasn't reached this floor yet. Locked. And I don't have time to pick each and every cell door.
It had to be done, Kian. You made the right choice. You have the key? Excellent. Now unlock the gate. Use the key to unlock the gate. You do know how to use a key, don't you?
Show no mercy, men!
The key goes in the lock. You turn it, and then, like magic, in your own time, Kian.
Collaborators,
May the Mochal make my death swift and glorious. They have different keys for every floor, so you might as well leave that one in the lock. Follow me, boy. We're going up, not down.
This is for the magicals!
Upwards, ever upwards. Down there, you'll only find fiery death. The way out of here is up, up, up.
What did you mean, repay a debt?
You damn near wiped us out, boy. Your last-minute reversal didn't help save anyone, aside from your own soul, mayhap. And now is your chance at repentance.
I don't want repentance. I'm ready to die for my crimes. Why don't you just leave me here?
You may be ready to die, Kian, but the Resistance certainly isn't, and we need you. Now, find a way to open this bloody door. Something long and thin to pick the lock might do the trick.
The riot is growing, moving closer. We need to keep moving up, find a way out before the keep becomes smoking rubble. So many barrels. Do they never clean up after themselves? The slop we eat 3 times a day arrives in these barrels. The stench makes me sick. Most of the prisoners are still under lock and key. Not everyone in here is a wrongly convicted rebel. Some are violent murderers. I won't risk it.
Just leave me be. I'm very comfortable behind this locked door.
Open this goddamn door! Right bloody now!
A broom. Still a broom. Stare at a broom long enough, it turns into... No, just a broom. The modern broom was invented in Azadi. Before my people brought the broom to the Northlands, these people, like animals, would use a simple besom. Such primitive savagery. There's something so pure and beautiful about the traditional broom. I've been staring at that thing for so long, maybe the two of us should get a broom. Goddess, I'm losing my mind.
The prisoner's dead. Looks like someone slit his throat. Hurry, Azadi is upstairs. Where's the key? Someone get the goddamn keys!
It's a speaking tube. Hello? Anyone there? I'm speaking into a metal tube. I feel foolish. I'll need to pick the lock.
Where's the key?
Shadow be damned.
Someone get the goddamn
Broke.
keys!
The blade worked better as a weapon than a lockpick. Unless you're picking a giant lock, a broom makes a poor pick.
Where's the key? Someone get the goddamn keys! There he is! Up there! Shadow, damn that man!
The keep is surrounded by soldiers, mostly Azadi troops it looks like. Good bowmen. I'm lucky I dodged their arrows.
It's the Apostle! Get him! Was that him?
This is tempting fate. Sooner or later, one of those arrows will pierce my skull.
Fire! Now! He got away!
I'm not sure what I'm hoping for. But they'll run out of arrows, perhaps?
There he is! Up there! Was that him?
Gotta save me. I'm playing the Dolmari gamble with my life. Are those? Yes. Those are head bugs. They burrow through the skin into the skull where they lay their eggs. Months later, the larvae devour their victim's brain. A filthy pillow. I believe this was once white. They're not diligent with their washing in this place. From the right angle, this pillow might pass as a head. A very square and soft head. A filthy head.
Where's the key? Someone get the goddamn keys! We got him! I think we got him!
It's undamaged, and thin enough to fit in a lock. I should be able to open the gate with this.
Where's the key? Someone get the goddamn keys!
That ought to do the trick. Go on. Pick the lock with the arrow.
Where's the key? Someone get the goddamn keys!
You do know how to pick a lock, don't you, assassin? If I didn't have just one eye and no depth perception, I'd do it for you. But we're stuck with you now, so get to it. A good first step would be to stick that arrow in the keyhole, boy. Good job. Follow me.
All those years on the streets of Sadir, paying off. The riot won't last forever. Something's going to give. Either the Watch kills every last man, or the prisoners tear this place to pieces.
Where's the key? Someone get the goddamn keys!
We're through. All right. We need to stop him.
Why? If it isn't our old friend, Mr. Murren.
Balsay Bakim. I should have known you wouldn't have let yourself get caught so easily.
You're damn right. Now let us through.
I'm afraid that's quite impossible, Balsay. Your journey ends here, I'm afraid.
There's no picking this one. He's plugged it from his side. By the Mojal's unclean genitals, Warden! Open up right this bloody minute!
Words, Mr. Bakim. You know very well I do not respond to threats.
When I get my hands on you, Warden, you will wish your grandmother had never spread her legs to your grandfather.
The Warden has blocked
May
the
the
gates.
Mojal befoul your filthy arsehole, Murren! Let us through right bloody now!
I'm afraid this is as far as you will get.
People like him only respond to violence and threats. He's scum, and I should treat him as such. These bars won't hold me forever, Warden.
I thought I'd made it clear that I do not respond well to threats, and I figured you for a more level-headed man than your hot-headed friend there. No, I'll put my trust in these fine iron bars and this immaculately crafted lock. Besides, I doubt I have much to fear from you. You've lost your edge, Alvane. You're nothing but a blunted sword. There's nothing you can say to sway my mind, Alvane. You might as well admit defeat.
He's refusing to listen. I must be smarter. What did he reveal of himself earlier? He doesn't look well at all, seeing his world fall to pieces. I almost pity the man.
Still trying, are you? Desperately and quite pointlessly.
I could attempt to reason with him. See if he responds to that. Your prisoners are revolting, Warden. Sooner or later, they will reach this floor. Let me through, and I shall be lenient and merciful.
I see. And what, pray tell, is my guarantee that you'll follow through on your promise?
Doesn't the Warden claim to be a practical man? If that's the case, he would listen to a practical argument. My leniency is your only hope at this point.
Perhaps. But as you may imagine, I didn't rise to my position by taking people at their word. Particularly in a prison. Honesty is in short supply in here.
All men of his station can be bought. If I offer to buy him, I'm sure he will be swayed, filthy maggot that he is. You let us through. We'll pay you handsomely.
What makes you think I'd accept the sincerity of that offer if I didn't take your word for it in the first place? Besides, Alvane, coin will never sway me from my duty. Do you not know me well enough by now to see that it's duty dictates my ethics, not money? Go away, entirely. Let's face it, Alvane, you're not a man of words.
I need to persuade the Warden to open the gate before the guards make it up here.
Your tenacity is almost admirable, Azadi, but entirely without merit.
We're running out of time, and this filthy heathen is the only thing between us and freedom. Your choice is simple. Let us through and live, or suffer the consequences.
I believe I have another choice: to wait. Help may well arrive soon. I'll stay right where I am, Alvane. Thank you ever so much. In fact, I might present you with a similar choice. Die, or, well, die. No matter which way the wind blows, you're finished. May as well accept it with grace and poise. What makes you think I'll listen to anything you have to say to me?
I must choose my words wisely.
Your tenacity is almost admirable, Alvane.
If he fails to respond to threats to his own life, maybe he'll listen if I threaten his children. If you do not open this gate, Warden, I will not only kill you, but I will make sure your entire family suffers a similar fate.
I see. I took you for a better man, Alvane. Your threats mean nothing. I will be rejoined with my boys in the afterlife, while You will be cursed to an eternity in the great darkness. Go away. Disgust me, Apostle. What makes you think I'll listen to anything you have to say to me?
He's refusing to listen. I must be smarter. What did he reveal of himself earlier?
Your tenacity is almost admirable, Alvane.
He may treasure his office above his blood, but maybe he will listen to reason if I appeal to his sense of family. If not for yourself, then do this for your family.
My family is important to me. I would not want my boys to grow up without a father. Their mother lacks the moral fortitude needed to instill duty and backbone in them. Let's forgive her. She's a good woman, but merely a woman. Very well, you make a fair point. I will trust you despite my better instincts. Step back, Alvane.
Praise your gods, I don't have time for you now, Murren. But your day will come.
You gave me your word, Alvane. Your word. You said I would not be harmed. You said you would let me live. Does that not count for anything anymore? Is your word so disposable you will throw it away at a whim? If you kill me, you've proven your disregard for the law. You've proven that you are a simple brute.
If I kill you, I rid the world of a piece of sadistic vermin who sold out his own people.
Look who's talking. Who's the traitor here? I am merely an elected official. I do not decide who lives or dies. That's for the law to decide, for courts and judges
and other elected officials who are perfectly willing to carry out orders without question, as long as they can hide behind the chain of command.
A system cannot function without bureaucracy and bureaucrats. It cannot function without a hierarchy. If you want to change that, go to the top.
Oh, believe me, I will.
Don't. Please, spare my life. I have a family. I'm only doing my job. I treat everyone equally, no matter their crime. If you're going to do it quickly. Don't torture me like this. Don't. Please, spare.
You will receive your just punishment soon enough.
Perhaps so, Alvane, but at least my punishment... At least my punishment will be at the hands of those who respect laws and regulations, and not be a barbarian like yourself. My men will be here soon. You won't get away.
I no longer have any use for him.
What are you waiting for? Absolution? A warm embrace? Leave me be. You've proven your point. You're bigger and stronger than me. If you're not gonna kill me, just leave me be.
We need to get up there now!
I had such high hopes for your execution, Alvane.
This is as far as the stairwell will take us. Now we need to find a way to the roof.
I didn't say I wanted to leave this place.
What part of to be executed in the morning did you not get? And what part of the resistance needs you did you fail to comprehend?
Why would your people trust me? I am their enemy.
You were the enemy. I trust your allegiance to your people has diminished somewhat in the past year.
How do you know I won't just turn on you soon as we're out of here?
Oh, I know, and others do too. Our faith is rarely misplaced. This passage leads up to the roof, but the gate's twice locked. There's no getting through. We need to find another way up. I got you this far, Kian. Now you need to put that Azadi brain of yours to work, and quick.
I'll do what he asks of me. If nothing else, he will have given me a warrior's death, and not a coward's. There's no way through here.
They're not far behind us.
Good job. Let's move.
Shadow be damned. The guards are getting closer.
We'll get him, sir. You just stay here.
We don't have much time.
They use this contraption to transport food from the kitchens below. That chain goes up to the mechanism that raises and lowers the cage. It's covered in thick oil.
Where's the key? Someone get the goddamn keys!
It's covered in thick oil. I can't get a good grip on it with all that oil. A piece of cloth. Moist. With what, I'd rather not know. What the merchant classes call a napkin. I believe the priestesses used the word serviette. Amongst the enlisted, we knew it as a face towel. I know a great deal about face towels. I had a collection once. A piece of cloth. Moist. With what, I'd rather not know. I've eaten the slop they called porridge for so long I've forgotten the taste of meat. I wouldn't have done for a single bite of that meal. I draw the line at licking the plate clean. I'm hungry for red meat, but I'm not a dog. I managed to wipe off a tiny bit of oil, but it won't make much of a difference. I still can't climb the chain. On the positive side, I now have an oily cloth. These torches burn day and night. There's no other light in this accursed place. It's mounted securely to the wall. I'd burn my skin off if I tried to wrench it free. From a broken arrow and an oiled face towel, I've fashioned a rudimentary illuminant. In other words, I have a torch.
I'm curious to see where this is going.
Someone get the goddamn keys! Up there! Fire! Now!
The prisoners are revolting! And they smell bad too!
Shadow, they're firing at us. The oil is burning off.
Oh, clever boy. I knew you wouldn't disappoint me.
Still warm, but it's cooling quickly. I should be able to climb the chain now.
You first. If that chain's still hot, I want some warning. Right behind you, boy.
I should be able to climb the chain now.
They've readied the sword for you. A warrior's death.
What are we doing here? Where's our cloud ship?
We need to buy ourselves some time. Quick, block that gate.
It's unbolted,
Use the lever
and the
to lower
guards
the
could
bar.
be here at any
Quickly
moment.
now. For the love of Mojal's 7 prostitutes, Kian, lower that damned bar now! Good. Now arm yourself.
Bolted. It should hold for a little while.
There's a sword over there. Pick up the bloody sword. Mother of Mojal, sweet whore of the 4 heavens! Will you grab that sword now and bring it here?
A sharp blade, used by the headsman.
Time is running short. Come, Kian.
It's excellent quality. A good headsman can take someone's life with one swing of this. A good and true
Time is running
blade.
short. Come, Kian. Come over here now.
He's a
By
brave
the
and
Mojal's
true
bloated
man.
testes, stop fucking
I'm
about
grateful
and
to
get
him.
your ass over here, boy! Kian, listen to me. There's not much time.
How will we escape? I thought you'd have a ship waiting.
A ship? Ha! No, boy. Your way out of here is not on a cloud ship, but through a portal created by the very magic your people are trying to stamp out.
My way.
Only one of us can pass through that portal before it closes. And it requires a sacrifice. It's dark magic. It requires blood and pain. It requires a life.
What? No. No! I cannot accept your sacrifice. Either both of us leave or neither.
Don't be a Mojal damned fool, boy. I have made my peace with the gods. And you say the same. Besides, I may be a decent fighter, but without you, the resistance will falter, and the Azadi will be victorious. Now run me through with that sword so that you can get out of here and start paying your debts.
His eyes speak the truth. He has embraced death in a way I never could. Where I only saw defeat, he sees victory. I don't know where this path may lead, but what choice do I have? How many more deaths before this night is over? No, there's been enough bloodshed. I don't want another life on my conscience. I cannot. I'm not worthy of such a sacrifice.
Listen to me, boy. If you don't do this, then it's all for naught. The whole bloody thing.
There's been too much death. Too much!
Oh, for the love of the 4 heavens. Oh, that bloody stings.
I have only one memory of my mother. She held me to her heart until I fell asleep. That night, she threw herself from the city walls into the shallows. Her body was never found. For the longest time, I would climb those walls, balance on the edge, and close my eyes. I always thought I would join her in the darkness, in that cold, cold sea. But I never did.
Goddess, damn him to the shadow eternal!
What?
Kian. Kian has escaped the keep.
Leave us. Now! What are you saying? That's impossible. He's supposed to die.
He's gone. Fled from the roof with the help of a rebel infiltrator and a bloody riot.
The roof? How?
A portal. Dark magic.
That's impossible.
I must interrogate the men who let him escape. They will rue this day for the rest of their short and miserable lives. And that bone-headed warden, he will pay for this with his life.
I don't understand. Friar's Keep is warded against thaumaturgy.
Inside, yes, which is why they fled to the roof.
Light protectors. Do you have any idea where he is?
With the rebels, I'm sure. Wherever they've holed up. I will leave no stone unturned to find them.
In their hands, Alvane is a poisonous dagger.
You think I'm not aware? You think I don't know how dangerous he is? I know that traitor better than anyone. But I will find him. Him and his cohorts. Under the sight of the goddess, this I swear.
Before the first arrives.
It won't reach her ears.
You'll make sure of that. If she learns their precious apostle is still alive, she will want him alive so that she can speak to him. And if she learns the truth...
We won't give her the opportunity.
Good. Because if she ever does, you and I will be paying with our lives. What in the light are you waiting for? You won't catch him in here, Commander. Go! Take care of this. Goddess watch over us.
It's our 3-month anniversary today.
That's mad. I feel like I've been coming here for years.
How are you?
What do you think?
You have more energy, you appear more content with your life now than you did 3 months ago. But only you can tell how you are feeling. I can't do that for you.
I know.
You remember nothing of what happened before the coma. You're not sure you want to remember. I think you do. Do you agree with that, Zoe?
And potentially lose everything I've built here? I'm not sure I can take losing everything all over again. And potentially lose everything I've built here. I know there's something I need to remember, something I'm supposed to be doing. Until I figure that out, I can't find peace. I do. I can't stand feeling there's something I need to remember. So I have to find out.
I understand, okay. Let's see if we can do an exercise. Jog your memory. What is the last thing you do remember?
Dropping out of uni, moving back in with Dad. I'd lost faith in myself, in everyone around me. I'd broken up with Reza.
And then something did happen.
Be careful what you wish for, right? Reza vanishing. Me going after him, trying to track him down. I ended up in Newport. I remember being in a safe place and connecting to a dream machine, but that's where it ends.
And before that? Before leaving Casablanca?
Reza asked me to pick up a package. That's what set it all in motion. That and the static.
Do you remember what that turned out to be?
After I woke up, they filled in the blanks. Apparently it was some sort of glitch or virus. Rogue code infecting the World Wide Wire. Someone at Waticorp was using the dream machine to read people's minds. Someone I'd met.
Kavanagh.
Damien Kavanagh. The man behind it all. The perpetrator of the conspiracy. He'd put some sort of worm into the code, turning the dream machine into a mind-controlling tool affecting millions. At least that's what they say.
He recorded a confession before he... At least he came clean. Absolved his employer of any wrongdoing.
Convenient.
In what way?
Oh, forget it. I don't remember any of it. All I know is they poisoned my mind. inserted false memories. Nothing I saw or experienced was real. The little girl on the screens, the other
world.
Arcadia. Another colourful figment of their imagination, a synthetic dream.
And you still remember nothing of going to Japan? Breaking into Waticorp?
Nope. I exposed a global conspiracy and all they gave me was a lousy coma. Aside from you, Reza and my dad, no one even knows I was involved. Reza kept me out of his exposé, and even he doesn't know what really happened during the week I was gone. Maybe my friend Olivia knew something, but she passed away.
You feel responsible.
I went off playing teen detective and people got hurt.
You're worried something else happened to you.
I mean, it's a week of my life. Gone.
Have you used a dream machine yet?
God, no. I feel nauseous just watching the ads.
It's becoming a disease, an addiction. I'm concerned about what these lucid, perfect dreams are doing to us. And you were connected to a prototype. There's no way to predict how that may have affected you. Have you spoken with Gabrielle yet?
No, I'm not ready to discuss my dad. We don't talk. He rented out the house, moved to Mumbai.
That's perfectly fine. What do you want to talk about?
Is the new series of Eurotrash a valid topic?
Why not? Our time is almost up.
That's fine. I'm working today.
How's that going?
Really good. I enjoy it. A lot.
I'm glad to hear that. You weren't so sure a month ago.
I'm learning a lot. Neural programming, artificial intelligence. It helps me feel closer to Liv. Olivia, you know? Honouring her memory. Not in a self-sacrificing way. I want to do this. I like working with Mira and Wit. For now. And with the voluntary campaign work, I feel I contribute in other ways too.
You're keeping yourself busy and motivated. You've come a long way since we first met.
Thank you, Dr. Zelenka.
Roman, please. Same time next week?
Definitely. Thanks, Doc. Roman.
Take care, Zoe.
Dr. Zelenka. Roman. Dr. Roman? Doc? I don't even know what to call him anymore. The doc's been good for me, I think. And good to me. I do need someone to talk to about things. All the things. Everything. And he is sort of cute, but... Oh, no, that's not a good thought. That's a bad thought. Ugh. Authority figure. So cliché, Zoe. What's up, Doc? Oh, wait. I did not say that out loud, did I? No, he's not looking at me. I think that was just in my head. Dodged a bullet there. Phew. Doctor... Roman?
Yes.
My next appointment with Dr. Roman is in my calendar, but I might as well double check while I'm here. When's our next session again?
Next Monday. At, let me check. Next Monday at 9. Is that still okay?
That's fine, thank you. Maybe I shouldn't be bothering him. He probably has another appointment right away. Do you have an appointment now?
No, I prefer some space between sessions. I don't like to rush. I prefer to sit and take notes afterwards.
So, what are you writing?
Or just notes about what we talked about today. It's a way for me to remember and process our conversation.
Makes sense.
To be absolutely honest, I don't have another appointment for several hours. I like keeping my Mondays light.
Oh. Yeah, we could start later if you'd prefer.
No, this gets me out of bed in the morning. Without it, I just sleep in.
I don't know Dr. Zelenka, Roman, very well at all. I don't even know where he's from originally. How long have you practiced in Europolis?
Oh, 4 years? No, 5. I graduated from Krakow in 2214 and worked 2 years in the Warsaw district before moving to Berlin.
And Propast?
I set up this practice 7 months ago.
Are you from the Prague district?
I'm originally from Poznan. My parents are of Polish descent. Not that that matters anymore. European is European. Yeah, you wouldn't know it talking to my father, though. He is a traditional nationalist. I think he secretly wishes for the downfall of Europolis and a return to the independent nation-states. Was there anything else?
Roman seems like an interesting person, and we've never really talked about anything other than me. This could be a good time to start talking. I don't know what I'm doing. Should I be doing this? I don't know. So, what do you get up to when you're not, this?
Oh, I don't know.
I'm sorry if this is getting too personal.
No. I was just trying to think about how to answer that. I don't really do things. When I'm not working, I think about work. Or I write about work, or I read about work.
Oh. And how does your wife feel about that?
I'm not married. I live by myself. Which has advantages and disadvantages. Mostly, in my case, disadvantages. I'm not good at taking care of myself.
Really? Huh. So, Roman is single and spends too much time by himself. He could really do with a social life. You should get out more. Think about something other than work.
What did you have in mind?
I'm not the best person to ask. I'm, a homebody.
Sounds like we both should get out more.
We should. I mean, you should, and so should I. Also.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah. I feel horrible about the direction this conversation's been taking. I'm not sure what I was thinking. Flirting with my therapist. Yeah, you should come out with Reza and me sometime.
With yes, of course, sometime. After we've concluded your therapy, of course. I don't mix my professional and private lives.
That's not a good mix. That's like gummy bears and potassium chlorate. Keep them apart.
Right. Well, I should finish writing these notes before I forget everything we talked about.
Of course. Good idea. That's... yeah. Okay.
Oh, sorry. I didn't know you were still here.
I'm not quite sure where this conversation is going. It's very confusing. I should probably just cut it short, but I'm also curious. Cat, meet curiosity. Hello, curiosity. So,
You could show me what I'm missing out on sometime.
Oh. Yeah, I can do that. That is a thing I can do.
Of course, it would have to wait until we're done with your therapy. You're a patient, and that's,
Right. Yes. Of course. That line of patient and doctor, that line.
Yes. Good. I'll look forward to that. I should finish noting these notes before, I forget everything we talked about.
Noted? No, that would be a bad thing, really. I can see our house from here. Oh no, not our house at all. Seshadri Tower has the best view in Propast, bar none. I could stare out this window for hours, but the doc will probably get really annoyed. Exactly what you'd expect a psychologist to keep on his office shelf. No tawdry romance novels, fantasy or science fiction, unfortunately. It's on shrink stuff. Shrinky books. I see... No, I really shouldn't. It's a trap. A psychological trap. Is that a dragon? Well, it looks like a dragon. What does that mean? What does that say about me? That I'm, into dragons? Dragons are cool. I could stare at that for hours and then I really would go insane. No therapist's office would be complete without a chaise longue. Never used it. Would feel like a dork. I could take a nap and wake up with the doctor leaning over me and... No, stop it! Stupid authority figure sexual fantasy. Time to leave. A handy dispenser of pharmaceutical concoctions. If I drink more of that awful synthetic coffee at this point, I'll really need therapy. If that's real wood, it must have cost a fortune. It looks real. Not the sort of thing you'd expect to find in a therapist's office. How can Zelenka afford a piece of furniture like that? Must have been a gift. Knock on wood. I don't often get to do that with real wood. IKEA's plastique just doesn't cut it, knock-wise. I didn't know the doc was into cephalopods. I wonder if he has a pet one at home. I always wanted a pet cephalopod. They're the best. That's my file. I feel an almost irresistible urge to peek. But I shan't. It's never a good idea to read what your therapist writes about you. Oh, hell, just a glance can't hurt, right? Oh, nothing at all. A bunch of personal information I had to fill in for my first appointment. And now I feel really guilty for peeking. Boo. I don't know what I was hoping for. A she's real cute note in the margins? And do what, exactly? Tussle his thick hair? Give him a peck on the chin? Throw myself on him? No, I'll just stand. Over here.
Oh, sorry. I didn't know you were still here.
I think I might have outstayed my welcome. See you next week?
Take care, Zoe.